Have you ever finished playing with your pup and wondered to yourself, why are dogs people's best friend? Let's find out on today's episode of
Colossal Question.
Our relationship with dogs dates back a really long time. Our connection with dogs dates so far back that no one can say for sure exactly when it started. But most experts point to an ancient breed of wolf called tamer wolves as our first friend. Why wolves? Well, modern-day dogs are actually their direct descendants. In fact, dogs share more than 99% of their DNA with wolves. The process of training a wild animal to obey is called domestication, but humans weren't doing it because they wanted a cuddly companion. They needed help to survive. Over time, domesticated wolves evolved into dogs as we know and love them today. They became close companions who helped us hunt for food and guard our dens while we fed them and kept them safe from the outside world. Over time, the relationship deepened and grew. Before long, dogs weren't just hunters and protectors, but loyal and affectionate friends. Eventually, they took the next step and became a pet whose main role was to be an adorable member of the family, whether they contribute or not. Okay, so that's the basics of how dogs went from wild wolves to man's best friend, but why dogs? After all, there are stronger and bigger animals out there. Well, the truth is, they're kind of the perfect companion for humans. Small enough to live close, strong enough to defend the den, extremely loyal, and most important, just like humans, they tend to work much better in a group. All that makes us natural partners. Nowadays, dogs tend to spend their time hunting down tennis balls and protecting the house by barking at any squirrel that scuttles by. But they're still our greatest companion. And while they don't do as much hunting or security, they still find all kinds of important ways to help us. Take seeing eye dogs, for example. Dogs can be trained to help someone without their sight to get around our busy modern world without much problem. And that's just the start. There are dogs that help sniff people out in disasters, dogs who can detect seizures, dogs who sniff to keep us safe, and even simple emotional support dogs that help stressed people relax. So, while they might not be the big, bad wolf dogs they used to be when we first became friends, they're still as important to us as ever.